What's up? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Genelle. If you're new, if you're returning, welcome back. As you guys can see, I'm doing a makeup look that literally looks phenomenal and beautiful on everyone I've literally done it on. All different skin tones, skin types, eye shapes, sizes, settings, literally everything. You just have to kind of like shift up a couple shades. The technique and everything about this makeup though is like my idea of perfection and how I feel most confident when I just want to like have a makeup look in my back pocket. So I wanted to share this with you guys and I'll have everything linked down below. I missed you guys, so let's get into the video. Let's do this makeup look. Let's prep the skin first. This is like my 8th bottle. This is amazing. There's ashwagandha in here. There's peptides, hyaluronic acid. So we're just gonna lock it in. Some resveratrol lift. I like to just take a brush and just kind of like put it everywhere. I need to wear this makeup out all night tonight. I get pretty oily. I'm gonna use a lighter moisturizer. This is the Tatcha water cream. Tatcha to me is one of my favorite skincare brands, easily. I try to use Tatcha every day and I just feel like it's so therapeutic. I just feel like it's so gentle on my skin. Still has like a spa like smell to it. I'm also just gonna take this like brush and just like, and I just let this like sink in, okay? Primer. I have 2. Ride or Die primers. Absolutely incredible. Clean beauty. Can't say enough. Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. I'm using a lot of Hourglass in this makeup look, but it just, I'll put my Hourglass away because I realize I've been using it too much. Like I'll go through these spurts where I'm just like, oh, I'm using all Hourglass. We gotta switch it up. We gotta get fair game to other people. And then I come back to Hourglass and I'm just like, wow. So this is a silicone-based primer and it really does make your skin look like stupid, crazy, amazing. So I love the Tatcha for just like when I'm wearing my makeup during the day or I'm having more of a chill night. I go through phases also where I don't use any primer, but recently I've had to use one of these primers because I just feel like it makes my foundation, it makes me use less foundation because it's like almost spreading it out in a smoother, creamier way. Does that make sense? Maybe not. But this I'll just wear if I'm just gonna go and hang out with friends and just be chill, but I'm still gonna wear makeup or concealer. I also like to separate foundation from my actual skin and skincare, so this kind of adds that nice layer, and this also has a very nice like spa-like smell to it, which is really nice. So okay. I am gonna be using 2 foundations, but the hero foundation of this look, this is the House Labs foundation, a masterpiece. Light, medium, cool is my shade. I love you! So I'm gonna do something very non-hygienical, and I'm just gonna put this on my like inner face, and then Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Can't go wrong with this, honestly. I just gonna put it, it makes my skin like so pretty, like so shiny. But I'm gonna keep it away from my T-zone. So this is a powder brush by IT Cosmetics. However, I love it for foundation. I just think it smooths everything out. Oh, why am I talking? So flawlessly. And yeah, I just love to use like a really fluffy brush just to buff out my foundation, y'all. I would be incorporating sunscreen into this, but since I'm going out tonight, I'm not wearing sunscreen, but wear your sunscreen. I also have been putting this Clarins. This is a water lip stain underneath my foundation to kind of let it poke through. However, I forgot, so I'm just gonna put some on now. A tiny bit goes a long way, you're gonna see. So I'm just gonna go like this and just like subtly melt it into the skin. It's nothing too wild, but it just kind of adds that natural flushed look into the skin, which everybody wants. Beautiful flushed look. Gives you healthy glow. Hourglass concealer. This is in the color Cotton. I haven't used this particular shade yet, so, but the concealer, 10 out of 10, babe. Should I put some? Maybe on my chin, maybe just a little bit. My nose always gets red like right here. Just gonna blend this out. Cool. This is my favorite like one of my favorite beauty tools I've ever used. This is the Kosas blender sponge. See how pointy this is? I just love it because it gets like right in the corner and right on the edge. I don't know, I'm obsessed. I have one in my purse too, and I take it everywhere. This concealer may be too light for me, but we'll sort this out. All right, don't hate me. Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I'm gonna just take the brush, babe, and I'm just going to set, make sure no creasing happens, catch it beforehand. Honestly, this powder is sick. This powder is like, also I'm using a different camera because I broke yet another G7X Canon camera. Vibes. Let's bronze up the face. I'm using this Hourglass Soft Light Radiant Light. You guys, the makeup is just so freaking flawless. I'm also using their brush. I'm just gonna go in the top two. Maybe just like one. And I always start at the top corners of my head. It just gives you the best bronze color. And then I'm gonna take the smaller side and just do a little contour. Just the best like bronzer ever. There's also this palette, and it has like the prettiest blushes and also the bronzer and the highlight. I think they're all the same like colors, and so sick. This is the leopard one. Let's do my eyebrows. Sickeningly obsessed with brow pencils by Kosas. These are the Brow Pop Nano. I have them in 3 colors. I have black, brown black, dark brown. Not sure. I think brown black I'll use for the beginning of my brows. Black I'll use at the ends of my brows because I want them like fairly dark. To me, brows are so important because they really frame your face. They give just that accentuation to your eyes, and your eyes tell people so many things, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you're doing business with someone, working with somebody, you know, just trying to get information out of somebody, looking at somebody you love, you're in love with. The eyes are so powerful, and it's something I've always known that eyes are powerful, but recently I've discovered how my eye contact has just like leveled up the intensity of communication and getting your point across or whatever. This is the dark brown. And I'm just gonna I do right at the beginning hair-like strokes upwards and at the base. It's okay if you mess up. So I really like a brow that comes in, and like I said, recently I have just been noticing how much my eye contact and the way that the shape of my eyes and everything just like really helps in conversation and kind of just like a communication that isn't spoken. It's so important. I'm just gonna clean up the under part of my brows so I can give that real, just like beautiful frame. And you can just use your foundation for this or mix it with your foundation, your concealer, so it's not too light. You don't want any harsh lines, so I just take the warmth of my finger and just kind of like make sure it's not crazy looking. And then any empty spots, I just fill in. Let's do my eyes. We're gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna take, this is the MAC Gimme Sun Mineralized Skin blah blah blah. Basically for this, a brown is gonna depend on like your skin tone, your eye color, all of that. This is the best type of brown that works for, I feel like my eyes. I could be wrong though, but what I think looks the best. So this can just depend, but I do love this color. I feel like it really brings out my eye color, which is what I like to do. And then I like to bring it around the beginning of my brow and then bring it down my nose. And I'll blend this out, but I really like a nose, brings the brows in, brings more attention to the eyes. And why I think this look will look good on everybody is because it's just super simple. Every time I do it on somebody, whether I'm just using a different shade of like a brown or a neutral color on their eye, it just always accentuates their eyes. And what's nice about this eyeshadow is no matter what shape or eyelid or whatever you have, you can bring up the eyeshadow more. You don't have to leave it in like one spot. And then you can just always flare it out just to give you that snatched, really like beautiful look. I also feel like this is like super youthful looking as well because it's not overdone. So I'm just gonna take it in front of my brows, down my nose. It's just really easy to work with, and I love that. I have this Pat McGrath palette nearby. This is the Mothership palette. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take this like penciled pointed brush. It's not an angled brush, and I'm gonna go into the dark color. So you can take any dark brown, any black. I like more dark brown. And wherever the corner of your eye is, just take this. Ooh, it's really dark. Maybe I'll go into like a different brown. So we'll get closer and I'm gonna start pushing it up like that. So it gives you a smoky look. And if you do have more of like a hooded eye, you don't have to do a wing because I know sometimes the wings are hard. You can just like give a little bit of smoke at the edge of the eye. Because trust me, I've done makeup on so many different eye shapes, and you're right, like wing eyeliner sometimes looks so crazy on some people and so good on others. So I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna do the other side. And sometimes I don't like to do it this thick, but since I'm going out tonight, it's fine. Just taking concealer and just go in here and then I take like a pointier brush with the eyeshadow, just pull it out. And you don't have to do a wing because like I said, wings don't always compliment everybody. Taking this Q-tip, I'm gonna just pull it out. I'm also just gonna blend out the eyeshadow around my nose and everything so it doesn't look harsh. But so far, this is fine. So now, with the same brown color I used, I'm gonna just go underneath my eye. I feel like this gives like a sultry, more natural look because it kind of makes your eyes look more lived in, I guess. Does that make any sense? I think a key to looking more natural or bringing natural elements into a makeup look is implementing things that are natural to humans without makeup. So for instance, we're always a little bit darker under the eyes. We have shadows that we want to enhance, like cheekbones, stuff like that, bring out just to enhance them, but then also give that illusion of like natural beauty, but it's actually enhanced with makeup. Does that make any sense? I don't know if I'm making sense, but okay, I'm gonna buff away my powder. Let's do some blush. Look at these cutie little blushes from Too Faced. These are the Cloud Crush blushes. Cloud Crush blushes. It's a blurring blush. And Head in the Clouds and Golden Hour. I'm gonna mix them. Smells so good. These are the colors. They're so pretty. Oh my God. And I'm just gonna go ahead, lay it down, baby. Lay it down. So I'm just gonna and then I'm just gonna bring the blush like up here. Put a little on my nose. We're getting somewhere. Before we do mascara, I'm going to spray down my face. This is the De-Slick Makeup Setting Oil Control Spray. I need this to be on for a long time. Like 8 hours. I also love the packaging of these. I feel like throwing one in your purse and whipping it out is like a little mirror. It's so cute. Get yourself some Too Faced blushes. I also didn't do the fluff up brow wax as for setting my brows. I'm just gonna fluff them up. I've been really loving a more, not bolder brow, but just a little bit more fluffy. Nothing crazy. I'm not into the laminated brows. I don't think I would look good with it. But I definitely think brows that are a little more fuller, a little more bushier, have a little bit more naturalness to it instead of just like a block color, gives you more of a youthful look to your face. And I think it just looks nice. But if you do have super, super thin brows, you can make it work and still look very youthful if you have a youthful face. Or if you're really trying to just look super edgy and super chiseled, whatever, then maybe a fluffier brow isn't for you. Just curling my lashes. Before I put on mascara, a trick to make my lashes look extra full is I like to take a pencil liner. This is the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner. I'm just gonna go on the edge, carefully just like draw a little bit of the darkness on the edge. I'll just kind of make the lashes look a little bit more fanned out, I guess. Let's do the Ilia mascara. This is very much so like the Too Faced one, except I like that this is a clean beauty brand. I know a lot of people are like, clean beauty doesn't mean anything. They're all horrible, but there are some chemicals that are still left in makeup brands that don't consider themselves clean beauty that are more harmful. So if I can like cut down the harm, I will try. But yeah, this is the Ilia Beauty Mascara and I love it. I love how black it is. I love how full and thick it makes my lashes look. I don't know if you guys can see this mascara, but it's so nice. Okay, so I like my bottom lashes to have a little life to them. So I'm gonna take this and just slightly go in. Wonderful. To me, everybody looks so cute, sexy, hot with a white inner corner highlight. I'm gonna take the Benefit cookie. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna inner corner highlight. It just looks so good. It gives you a nice little sparkle. And then if I overdid it, just take it down a little bit. Take it down a few notches. Let's do the lip. I have not done the lip. This is the Refi Rosewood Lip Sculpt in, well, the color's Rosewood Lip Sculpt. I'm going to draw it in. How pretty is this color? I think finding a nice neutral color that will just complement your natural lip. Like I found that if I look at the darkest shade in my lip color, and then I take that and I use it as, I find it in like a lip liner. What is this? And then I line my lips and give the full color to my lips. It just still gives me a natural plump look, even though I'm really missing lip injections. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, I've talked about my experience of having lip injections and then removing them, having them, removing them. I still have some like migration up here that I need to get rid of, but it just like hurts, so I just leave it. But my actual like belly and my lip, there's no more filler. And I don't know, I definitely have thoughts about getting more filler again, but honestly, I guess it's not strong enough to go and get it. So we're just gonna overline our lips for now. In these lip sculpts, there's a setter, and setter helps so much to lock in the color. My lips are a little chapped. I should do a gloss, but we'll see. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna enhance my moles. More, don't let me more. So I'm just gonna set my face in the center one more time. So now that I'm pretty much in my final form, there are a couple extra little steps I like to do, and it makes everybody look beautiful and gorgeous. So we're gonna dress up the décolletage in the arms. If you're not exposed in either area, since it is getting wintertime, you can still put this all over your body and it just makes you smell delicious. This is the combo. The Necessaire body lotion, this is probably my 10th bottle. It's incredible, fragrance free, so you can mix it with your favorite fragrance or an oil for extra moisture. In this, 5 peptides, niacinamide, vitamin C, vitamin E, omegas 6 and 9. Mwah! Magnificent. This is a fresh bottle. I'm gonna open it. Put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. And then this comes with a pump, but I'm just gonna, maybe I should use the pump. Oh my gosh, it smells divine. Mixing them together. And I just like to put it on my collarbones. Some people do ask, they're like, oh, does it get in your hair? And if you just use it, just like a little bit, you don't need to coat yourself in it, just use a little bit. Your hair, it won't like be crazy. And then I like to just put it in the warm areas because this stuff smells so, it smells literally divine. Like you cannot go wrong with the smell. It'll make you, I don't care who you are, you're gonna smell gorgeous. Gorgina, gorgy. Just just gonna put some behind my ears and then even my neck. And it just makes you, like really glow and shine, and it's not over the top. Sometimes like when I'm going to a concert or a festival or whatever, I wanna be super sparkly, but this is just like a really classy, subtle glow that's not gonna be like, wow, you're getting glitter everywhere, girl. If you wanna mix in a little bit of your favorite highlighter and put it over top, do it, but just know it's not necessary. Or Bay Superfine Strong Hairspray. Okay, let's do a final look. So this is the final makeup look. Honestly, this makes me feel, when I wanna feel like my hottest, best kind of effortless, I know it's not effortless, but effortless self, this is the makeup that I do, and it works every time. I feel good, I feel sexy, and when I go to do someone's makeup, someone's like, do my makeup, or when I used to work at the beauty counter, I would kind of always gravitate towards a look like this. Sometimes put a little bit more champagne or shimmer or something on the eye just to make them like, other than that, this is all new products, mostly new products, or ones that I literally love. They never get old and I always reach for them. So yeah, let me know if you guys like this look. I haven't done one of these in so long, so I love you guys so much.
Might be love.